comes to you.
Yes.
He said, don't follow Stalin because he's a murderer.
Yes.
He's a killer.
Yes.
You should follow me.
Yes.
Do you think that is a correct statement to say for Hitler?
He's a killer too.
That's what I'm saying. So you are, because you are here to defend a Christian boy.
I used to say
So
the same
that's what I'm saying. So Christian boy saying to the so-called Muslim, yeah, you should leave Islam
idiot.
because Prophet Muhammad was.
Yeah.
He's an evil man.
He's a little boy.
No,
Christian boy.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the guy you defend.
Christian princess.
Okay, please, I don't want to speak to hyena. I want to speak to human being.
Yes, she's back. Talk it.
So he's an evil man, correct? So therefore, I'm speaking to you. Adin, I'm saying, logic dictate. If brother, Habibi, listen to me. I'm saying, look, if you say to some my brothers, I always advise my brothers. Let me speak to him my point. To him my point, barakallahu fikum. Adin, hopefully you are a man of intellect and dignity. Okay, inshallah, and I hope so. I'm saying, if you're telling a Muslim to leave Islam because Prophet Muhammad was an evil man, he fought against enemies.
I haven't said that.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying if someone's saying that. On the other hand, you believe your God say burn your daughter alive. Is it a good thing or an evil thing? You believe the same thing. Jesus as a God, he was telling you to kill babies. So is that? That's what I'm saying. That's called what? Hypocrisy. Adin.
But I'm not a hypocrite.
No, I'm not saying. Of course you. I did not. Okay. I'm saying about you defending someone, telling me don't debate him, tell him to come here, and today. Princess. Tell him listen because he keeps on. I want to see his face. Put niqab and come. Just come to real life. You know what I mean? I'm not known to debate online. I'm not known to debate on stages. I'm not known. Well, I'm here, alhamdulillah. I'm here giving da'wah outside school station. I'm here in Birmingham. I'm everywhere. Everyone knows me. No Shamsuddin, alhamdulillah. I'm not behind the camera. You know what's called? Jihadi keyboards, he called. He's behind like that. Script and reading. So what I'm saying, that I will speak today. No, hyena. I don't do hyena. I do human beings. He's a human being. Okay. So my point here is, Adin, reflect about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and you could do Nazarenes. You know, we are true followers, or the true name of the true followers of Jesus. So what I'm saying, the Nazarenes, if you study about them, they never accept Jesus as God. وقالت النصارى المسيح ابن الله. The Nazarenes claim that those who came after, not the true followers of Jesus, not the true Nazarenes, that Jesus is the son of Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us a powerful argument to show you that Jesus is God. You know what the argument is, Adil? You know what the argument? Allah said, كان يأكلان الطعام. Both of them used to eat food. You know what it means? Both of them be God. Because they
Shamsi, I'm ready for the second debate. When they finish, they're on to it.
That's what I'm saying. Think about it deeply.
Why are you running? You made a bigger call that you can face challenge Christian Prince. You're on Muhammad Hijab, but you guys are cowards. We're here to hear your account. Come on, we've got the script for you. Shamsi, we've got the script. I'm ready for you, Shamsi. Jakub, brother Jakub. We're ready to challenge you.
He's trying his best not to look.
Yeah.
Look, Shamsi. He wants part two.
Ignore him, Maki. Ignore him.
Part two.
Brother Jakub.
Christian destroyer. In real life, not behind the cameras. Alhamdulillah. Come. Nabi Qurayshi finished him, died. He couldn't take it, died. Killed himself, I think.
What was that?
Alhamdulillah, can't speak his Quran, speechless. Video is out.
Jakub,
It's
he wants to debate you. Him.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I'm not
saying.
to debate.
It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time.
I'm a scholar. I'm a normal guy. Alhamdulillah, what I deal with, foundation.
Bro, press that red button. Press the red button.
Foundation. If the foundation is corrupted, therefore, what comes after is corrupted. And that you believe.
This channel because Christian Prince really wanted to speak with you.
I'm here.
Muhammad Hijab. And so
Brother,
he
forget
said he
Muhammad
wanted
Hijab.
to come to speak
Don't
as
mention the brother,
corner.
he's not here.
He's not ready to use Skype.
No. Just speak on my behalf. Let me
Okay,
speak.
that's what I
Let me
want to
speak.
hear. Thank you. Go ahead.
Now, people, what logic dictates? Imagine someone's inside his house and telling the people who are outside, you're a coward. Come to me. Does it make sense? Doesn't make sense. The one who's inside is a coward. The one that are outside, they're real man. Because outside is it. I'm not known. You can read to me in the history. I never debate people on Skype. I'm not known to debate people on the stages. I don't know. I'm in the speaker's corner. This is called the lion's cage.
Yes.
Come here. Yes. One of them, they remember back in the days, used to tell me. So, guess this guy, clown, who insult Allah, insult Prophet Muhammad, has no respect.
Yeah, but Prophet Muhammad is not a prophet. He's
please,
a false prophet. That's your comment. No, I'm gonna defend the Christian. Sorry, Shamsi, I don't know.
But I'll let you speak. I'll let you speak.
Will you? Okay, I like that. I like that.
Can I
What's
speak?
this?
That's what. Okay, so take it to him. And now, what I'm saying, this guy, he's challenging me while I'm sleeping. Imagine I'm sleeping 5 o'clock in the morning, and this guy debates Shamsi. That's the logic of Christianity for you, my brother. The logic that believed the Most High, it was in a woman's vagina. So he's the same guy who used to debate me. So my point here is that he's telling me to debate him, this guy. I'm not gonna say, I'm a man of honor. I'm here.
You're not a man of honor because you went on your.
Bro,
no, he's saying I have
speak.
When I see hypocrisy,
listen. Let me speak. You're the biggest hypocrite on the earth.
Oh, I'm a hypocrite now.
Come on, man.
I like this, Shamsi. Well done.
Okay, so
go ahead. I'm a
let me finish my point. My point here is even a speaker's corner, I'm known to ignore Godwin and those guys. Why? Because they're not sincere. They're not speaking truth. So one of the guys, you can check it online, Nabil Quraishi. The Christian, they're looking for anyone to save their life now, to save their religion. So Nabil Quraishi was the guy. When he came to Speaker's Corner, what happened to him? Speechless. Online, check it. I didn't speak to him online. It was here live, Speaker's Corner. So when you come here, I don't debate with you. I expose you to be a liar. You believe God told you to burn your daughter alive and dare you to be a Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You Christian, you have nothing to expect against Prophet Muhammad.
You're
you're God. Boring.
There's a time that
Bible's boring. Thank you. Bible's boring. Thank you very much.
You said
killing your daughter alive.
you're being a hypocrite. Now I just want to make things very, very concise.
So alhamdulillah, that's clear.
There's a point that there you go. He called me a hypocrite, but he's doing. Hey, see, he's done it 3 times now. And he'll call us a hypocrite. Well, one thing I don't do is go into infantile tirades. That's just not my style. It just gets boring. And one of the things I saw the challenge on the video. He said, "Christian Prince, come challenge." So Christian Prince, I mentioned on your show, I'll try and talk to these guys to call on you so that you can refute them. But you can see he's not ready to. He's calling you a coward because you don't want to expose yourself. But we all know that's
expose himself. He
BS.
Tell him come with niqab.
That he's really a coward.
Tell him to come with niqab. I don't want to see his ugly face. Come with niqab, no problem.
You see what happens when you try and play a rational way with Muslims. They will not. You see, now we have another person intruding. So I've tried to be polite, and then people will start getting upset when I start talking or getting rowdy, in order to get my viewpoint. Because this is how we go. So now, there you go. This is part of the gimmicks, the immature, childish. Alright, let's go to the playground. So please stand up your camera. I'm gonna stand because I'm better when I'm talking standing up. So now I accuse this guy of apostasy, and this is what. Okay. So
you're running. I'm gonna let.
Okay.
Shamsi's running. Yes. No way. Shamsi's running. Thank you very much.
He's running from Christian Prince. He's a coward. So as all cowards do, he's running. I accuse this man of. I'm going to waste all that time. I'm not going to. I accuse you of apostasy. I accuse you of apostasy. Now, this is a lesson in actually listening. A conversation means that you talk, you listen, comprehend, and then you go ahead again. Now, the first time we came across as a conversation, I said, Shamsi, you believe, he called me a clown. I said a bigger clown. I said, do you believe in flying carpets or you'll be an apostate? Now, that was the key word. I was actually trying to show something that was contradictory in the Islamic teachings. Now, when he came up with the debate, he said, show me where in the Quran is is a flying carpet. But I didn't. I said 3 times, Quran and tafsir. And I did this on purpose because if you look at the Quran without the tafsir, you can't get an understanding. So now, what I want you to do is show me in Quran 17 verse 1, Jerusalem, without using the tafsir. I want you to show me in the Quran Jerusalem without using a tafsir? You can't. So let's not even waste our time. Hold on. No. It's impossible. It's stupid. I'm not going to waste time with it. Oh, so now he's getting involved. You can't be so stupid. You need your boyfriend. So now he's got his boyfriend. The same cheerleading squad. Let's do a dance. MC Hammer. Let's go. Like I said, they're clowns. No, Shamsi. Hey, Shamsi, come back. Shamsi, don't be. Shamsi, come on. We love you, Shamsi. We love you, Shamsi. Why are you running? Come on, Shamsi. Come on, Shamsi. Come on. You got one of your boyfriends to try and intercede for you. Okay.
Brother, you called him a homer. Bring one, Shamsi. Bring one, Shamsi.
So let's go to Surah 109.
Answer.
Where I called you an apostate, and I want you to reflect on this. Now, you will obviously not think of yourself as an apostate. They thought, that's the trigger word. Thank you. Let's go. Let's go. I'm not. Oh, you don't want to?
You're not finished.
That was the trigger word. I called you an apostate.
Is this a match fight or is it
It's
a
not a
dialogue?
fight.
No, is it it's a clown show?
It's a clown show.
Well, no, let him
No,
speak. He won't.
wait,
There you go.
wait. Okay, let me speak as well. I want to speak nicely with you. Okay. If I came to you, you never came to me. You came to me and started shouting at me, correct? I came to you after. I said, where is the flying carpet? Maybe he wants to buy a carpet, yeah? So I said, let me speak to him.
Air Emirates or Air Shamsi.
Okay, so I said to him, no problem. I said, can we go speak about it, correct? Now I'm coming here. Don't tell me I'm scared because scared person doesn't approach someone. I approach you.
No, you're not scared. Let's be intelligent.
I approach you, correct?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I tell you, let's go.
Yeah.
Now he's mocking, calling me stupid, calling the guy stupid. Let me speak.
Right, let's stop.
Can I finish? I haven't finished.
There you go.
Let me finish my
Don't put
point.
words in my mouth.
Let me finish.
Don't put
Let
words
me
in my mouth
finish.
because this is
My
what
point-
caused this
look,
problem in the first
no,
place.
let me-
You haven't
he doesn't let me finish.
Listen, I won't let you
Yeah,
listen
I
because
can speak to
you're
you,
putting
maybe.
words in my mouth.
If you don't mind, I'll
There
speak
you
to you,
go.
I
You're
don't
not
mind.
ready. You're a
I'll speak
coward.
to you.
Look
What I'm
me in the eye
saying-
and face now.
Look,
Calling you
look,
apostate.
okay.
Answer.
Okay.
He's using you as a diversion.
I'm not using it as diversion.
Brother,
Let me
be a man.
speak.
Be a man.
I'm
Speak to me
saying
face to
I can
face.
speak to you with nice, with respect. But if you start shouting at me and dancing around and that, it looks like a show. Doesn't look like a dialogue.
It is a show,
correct?
because you're not
He said it's a
taking
show.
me seriously.
Okay, I'll take care of yourself.
we don't need
take
a
me
show.
serious. That's it.
No, of course I don't. You're a coward. You're walking away. There you go. You're an apostate. Come and answer to it. No, you see, this is the point I'm making. I'll go with the script. Now, I wanted to prove that he was an apostate, but also I wanted to show him that I'm not intimidated by crowds of men. Go around and diverse.
What happened?
Everyone's running Shamsi.
What about the flying carpet? The flying carpet, I think he wants to buy a carpet or something. He keeps talking about the flying carpet, maybe he wants to fly with it. Guess what? He spoke to me, he said in the Quran there's a flying carpet. I thought there's a hadith, Sheikh Albani mentioned, but it's not. There's no clear hadith or a verse speaks of a flying carpet, about meaning Sulaiman alayhi salam. Because in the Quran Allah mentioned that there is a wind, but there's no verse or clear hadith. So some mufassirun, scholars of tafsir, what they do, they utilize the material of the people of the book to explain some verses. Because the Messenger of Allah said, you are allowed to do so as long what? Doesn't not go against the Quran. Okay? So I told him yes, some of Mufassir who mentioned that Sulaiman has a big carpet. They did some of them. Some of them said we don't know how. Okay. I said those who mentioned it, they must talk it from who? From the Israelites. Am I speaking the truth? Listen to this. And you can go back and do your research or Christians online. Okay, watch this. This is called a Jewish encyclopedia. Okay. This guy's not point speaking to him, just okay, yeah. So now I'm gonna mention two. How God in the mention about Moses, okay? So he mentions here in Exodus 19:4. I have carried you on eagle's wings. Rashi is one of the Mufassirun of the Bible, well-established rabbi scholar of tafsir. If he wants to accept tafsir, he has to accept this tafsir, okay? What does it say, Rashi? Rashi comments on this, that this refers to the day on which the people came to Ramses. If you were to count that in chapter 12:37, this magic carpet refers to the day God transported the people from Ramses to Sukkot. So who believes in flying carpet? The Jewish. نعم. The Jewish believe in flying carpet, not us. نعم. Here. You can check it. Exodus, and here, let me show you. Yeah, you can go back to.
So that's a contradiction. And then if you go and press Google, what does Shirk say in Google? It says associating partners with Allah. But Google is the Shahada Shirk. You see about 1 million entries. So other people have actually considered the Shahada of Islam to be Shirk. And this is what we want to ask you Muslims. Have you guys not come across these intelligent, intellectual questions? And question, why is your own Shahada that's supposed to save you being considered Shirk? It all doesn't add up. It all contradicts.
Let's ask him again. Let's try to ask him.
Let's see if we can answer.
Jeez. We got the bumper.
So he wanted to accept it. But we have to go back where they're from. They're going from the Israelites. So
Israelites. Shamsi's upset with me. And you have a reason to be.
No.
It's just a simple
speak
question.
to him. You can speak to your people.
No.
That's
I don't
it.
have my
Yourself.
people to speak to.
Hold on.
What it is.
Well, they left you.
Like I said, he's a coward. And I'll say this again. A coward runs away. The wicked flee when no one pursues them. That's what the Bible says. Like I said, I don't like bad blood. But like I've noticed with a lot of these guys, is that they get to a position that they put themselves against the wall because they don't want rational dialogue. And this is one thing that psychologists will tell you. It's called cognitive dissonance. When things contradict, people act. I've always said that sometimes it's better not for Christians to come here. It's better for psychologists and people that deal with those that have cognitive problems. Yeah, it's very upsetting in a sense. What I want to clarify with him is the Shirk principle. Well, like I said, he's not really ready for dialogue because he knows he has nothing to say. It's just a simple fact that your Quranic scripts are contradicted. I've come down back in peace to try and get a correlation. I asked him to call Christian Prince, he refused. What is the definition of a coward? A man that won't face up to answering simple things. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying this in a rude manner. I have no bad blood against Shamsi. May God bless him with enlightenment and with good tidings. That is how to show that I'm a Christian. I'm not here. I'm trying to show these guys that sometimes bring that pride down. Come down to earth and talk to us as rational brothers. That is what we as Christians are here trying to do. We're not here to demean you guys. We're not here to put you down. We're here to break that pride, because that pride is of Satan, as our Bible tells us. And once you've broken that pride, then you can see man to man, eye to eye, that I can look you in the eye and talk in a conversation of rationality. We've tried second time, third time lucky. Let's go.
Jeez. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Where are you, brother?
Oh
You
shit.
believe Jesus is God. Why are you looking for Shamsi, bro? Why are you looking for Shamsi?
Now we see an
Shamsi doesn't
upset.
want to talk to you.
This is the guy
You believe
today.
Jesus is God?
That's Jesus is God, but Allah prays to Muhammad. There you go. That's another ridiculous thing in Islam that we do not understand. But they come here with loud mouths and this is all thing. It's irrational.
And that's why they need Christian Prince.
And this is why we need to sometimes be, how would I say, so that we can get our things rather than just Shamsi, where are you, brother? Shamsi, we come in peace. Just one question. Shamsi, we come in peace. Honest, just one question and I'll leave you be. It will not be Shamsi. I've said I'll come in peace.
We come in peace, Shams.
We come in peace. Third time
love
lucky.
you, Shams.
Shamsi, you're a hero. You're a hero.
We love you, Shamsi.
Shamsi. I think he's more afraid of JC than mine. He's not afraid of me. Shamsi, just one question.
Answer. No answer. Okay, that's it. I don't think he's gonna have a. You got run.